I'm talking like loud enough or whatever over my surround sound, which is just a fan and the TV in the living room. But I decided it was finally time for me to sit down and have another live talk, a live session with y'all, whoever comes across this, frankly, because I wanted to talk about a few things. I started talking to myself, and that's usually my sign to go live or make a video, whichever one. But I've been more comfortable. I've been trying to be comfortable with doing lives because it's easier. You just record it, and then when you're done, I can upload it. And yes, I've already explained this before, but I did figure out how to upload my lives because it wasn't working before. But I found a way to do it. I found a way to do it. Okay, so the first thing that's on my mind, I don't mind being left out, right? I don't mind being left out because, frankly, I don't like being bothered. People, like things that bother my spirit, people who bother my spirit, just certain things that bother my spirit. I don't like that. I feel like most of us, all of us don't like that. But all of us have our different things that bother us, our different perceived challenges, our different perceived like pet peeves, whatever the case may be. Um, and that's why I don't mind being left out because being in the comfort of my room in my mind gives me a 0% chance of being bothered. Unless I come across some stupid stuff on the internet. But even on the internet, you can click off. You can hit not interested. You can hit do not recommend. You can hit the block button, right? Very controlled environment. That being said, right? I feel like people used to like bother me about being isolated or wanting to stay to myself or being alone. But I just have come like I don't know, I have come up with an epiphany, I guess you could say. People always want to talk about how my isolation isn't healthy, but in my eyes, I just thought about this just now. Is there not value in not caring about being left out? Is there not value in that? Is there not value in valuing being by yourself? Right? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the people in my reality who used to bring those things up, who would bring those things up, it's like there's value in not caring about being left out because you don't attach your value to how someone else perceives you, to if someone else wants to be with you, to that goes back to the idea of you don't need a partner, you need self-validation. I actually said that way because Indigo Dietrich has a video titled that you don't need a boyfriend, you need self-validation. And I think that's so powerful. That's something powerful that I have, right? That's something powerful that I have, right? And like I said, people used to bother me about that and like other things in general, just being bothered, my spirit being bothered. But I've gotten to a point, okay, so I just turned 17. I feel like I'm like up leveling almost with like everything, especially with manifestation, understanding how it works, actually practicing it, staying consistent in my mind that I have the things that I want. Um, right, and knowing that every experience that I have is leading me to my manifestation because it's already done, it's already finished, it's already decided. There is no other choice but for it to go how I've decided it, and we can get into that. But one thing with coming into that, knowing is I've so y'all know with SP manifestations, if you have an undesired if your SP is showcasing like undesirable behavior or behavior that you do not desire, I know one way that people put it is that you have to see that old version of them as dead. That old undesirable version of them as like dead. It's dead. It's gone. Like, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what I've been doing with my general perception of people just in general. You know, whether it's like family, friends, other random people. I don't know. But I do know. But just people in general. Like, how do you see people in general? And I realized that I could decide that I am not in a reality where people bother me, but I am now in a reality where people only bring me good things and people don't bother me anymore. So that's been my recent epiphany. Like, whereas whatever that means for you, however that applies for you, how do you see people in general? How do you see specific people and people in general? You know, do you see them as bothering you? Do you see them as like talking down on you? Like whatever it may be for you. And I have made the decision that that's no longer like, and that connects to what I was saying about how people say that the undesirable version of your SP, that's dead. That is no longer. There's no going back to that. Like, it's dead. That's the approach that I have taken, which is how I see people in general. And that spans from specific people, part of my family, specific people like my friends, and people in general, just all across the board. You know, people don't bother me. You know, that's that's the recent change that I've made within my own mind. That's the recent decision that I've made. So I wanted to share that in case it helps somebody, right? But no, the other desires that are attached to that, or the other things that are attached to that, and what I've been focusing on, I've only been focusing and living in everything is already done. I am already rich. I'm already living on my own. I have decided for myself there is no other way that it can go. I'm already living in my own apartment. I am already rich from just being myself and making my content. And I have decided this in my mind. And manifesting with Kimberly has really helped me, right? Has really helped me. Her content has really helped me. Taylor, I don't know how to say her last name, but it's spelled Tokes. Her content has really helped me as well. But no, her content has helped me. Her specific video about being in the brat mindset, being like having a brat mindset, that has really helped me. I love her perspective in that video. Also, her success stories really resonate with me, and her successes really resonate with me. Even though I don't desire to be a model specifically, because she's a model. Even though I don't desire to be a model, her success stories really resonate with me. And Indigo is the person who really got me to initially understand manifestation. But I would say like all three of them combined, you know, obviously I love like a bunch of other creators, or I'm subscribed to other creators, you know, of that sort. But those three, I've been diligently watching their content, and everything they've been saying, I'm kind of now like, whoa, I'm now like putting it into practice. And I am now actually deciding for myself. Not that I wasn't deciding before, but after turning 17, I feel like my desires are like clearer than ever. Where I should be focusing myself, um, my head is like clearer than ever, right? And one manifestation that I would consider is me passing my, now see, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it up on here, but if you go to my Pinterest, I have it posted, my success with passing my AP exams, and I feel like the specific manifestation, the specific score that was a manifestation was my AP chemistry score, because at first I was kind of wavering. I was like, oh, I might have gotten a 2, I might have gotten a 2, I could have gotten a 3. I was like kind of wavering on that, but I decided to just persist in having the 3, passing the exam. And lo and behold, I did get the 3. I have the picture, I have the screenshot of it on Pinterest, as well as my AP pre-calculus score of a 4. I have that screenshot on Pinterest as a pin. If any of y'all are interested in seeing it, I can give y'all my Pinterest. But yeah, that's the end of the conversation for today. I'm just excited that I am actually taking the step to like go live, post my content, all things of that nature. Bye.